Hello everybody and welcome back. We are doing part 2 of Dragon Age Origins today, and we are picking up right where we left off. We're supposed to be going to meet the Mother of Morgan in a second here. We had the giant battle. We did light the fire or whatever it was at the top, and then the rest of the army abandoned us. So that's where we're at currently, and we're going to see how things go from here.
Right.
So with that said, I guess let's loot this chest and get started here. Going into the next room, and it looks like we already got a cutscene. So nice.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morgan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Of the Wilds. So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Lothering.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
What is the archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Well, this sounds friendly. Alistair is a real Grey Warden here, not me.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
Yeah, I guess. I just lost my family, Alistair, and I know how you feel.
Then we have to do something. I won't let their deaths be in vain. But I can't do anything on my own.
Then we need to find this archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Arl Eamon, the Arl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him.
Tally-ho.
He's a good
Yo,
man,
what's up,
respected
Lazar?
in the
How you
lands
doing?
meet.
Hello,
Of
hello.
course,
Happy
we could
Friday.
go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
What about those treaties Flemeth gave us?
See, there is a smart lad.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves,
Clars
mages,
Wang, thank you for the follow
Arl
there.
Eamon, and who
I
knows
appreciate
what
that.
else.
Thank you very much.
This sounds like an
How are
army
you?
to me.
And welcome.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Doing good, man, you? I'm doing pretty good. Getting started for the weekend, you know? Playing some more Dragon Age, so I'm excited. I'm very excited to play a lot of this game this weekend. Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy just staying alive.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything.
I like how sometimes they
one more
highlight
thing I
words
can offer you.
in bold.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
All right.
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly,
Happy
girl.
so far. That's awesome.
And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Think that's an excellent idea. Yeah. Let's say
Have
that.
I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well. We'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the
Aye.
wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother,
True.
this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
You ever consider playing KOTOR 1 or 2, two of the most
I
amazing
am at
Star
your
Wars games ever?
disposal, Grey
KOTOR
Wardens.
2
I
particularly
suggest a
has the
village
best
north of
stories
the
in Star
wilds
Wars
as our
ever.
first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there.
Yes.
Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I would love to, and I might eventually. The only thing is every time I've tried playing KOTOR 1, even with mods and everything, I've tried to get it to the like 1440 aspect ratio. I've always had issues. Now, last time I played, I think I can kind of resolve that these days. But I would have to try it again. But it is something I'm interested in possibly trying again, and kind of take it from there. I've never played 2 like at all. I've played a little bit of 1, but I never played all the way through. So it is a possibility, but we'll have to see. Shall simply be a silent god. The choice is yours. I prefer you to speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am
Exactly.
so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should just get underway.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Nice. Paragon of Kind. Morrigan approves. Alistair approves. Nice. Alright, let me go ahead and level up Alistair here. Let's get his strength up some more. And what else do we have? Stealing, trap making, survival, herbalism, combat tactics. We'll do master training, that's fine. And then we'll go for, yeah, sure, overpower. That works also. Let me check the tactics for them, I guess. Tank. His can be, yeah, War Dog, that's fine. Alistair will slot Defender again. Morgan, she can be... Does she have healing abilities? Mind Blast? What does that do? Can we see what this ability does? Surrounded by at least 2 enemies, target at short range, drain life, behavior default. The mechanics of this game are very similar to KOTOR games. Morgan, like the witch from the Irish folklore. Nice. Let me swap mine again. I don't know what gives you 4 slots. Like, these people have 4. I only have 3. But okay. All right, so where are we headed now then? Arl Redcliffe world map. Oh, okay. So we head back this way. And we'll see where it goes. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Okay, so we're down at the hut. Let's see what happens when we click on that. Nothing. Blank page. Well, I guess... Okay, there's Redcliffe Village. We have to go here first then. Don't you have a mini-map that can help you? Yeah, I have one. It's a very small... Oh yeah, it's technically behind my head.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Oof. Got him. Got him good.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You're toll collectors, then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
I don't have that kind of coin.
Ah, and if I don't believe you, how do we solve this predicament?
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point.
I'll explain
Let's
in a
forget about
second,
the toll.
Lozar.
We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
No, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
No way. That is an excellent donation. Thank you.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Aha. Glorious. Alright, I've never done that before. That's great. Alright, so pretty much just kind of like a quick explanation. Essentially, the way my character was born, he was born into royalty.
Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
And then
So you have
our
finally
castle got
decided to
attacked.
rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too
One
much
sec.
trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
So we were born into royalty. We are in a castle. Yada yada yada. Castle gets attacked. Our father gets stabbed. Our mother fights along our side until we find the father. Then they both stay together. A Grey Warden was also at the castle during the time of the attack. He says, I need somebody to come back with me to recruit them into the Grey Wardens. That's why I was sent here. He looks at you, aka me, my character, and says, I need you to come with me. You fought your way through all these people, and now, like, you're my only option. So then, of course, I'm like, well, okay, there's nothing else for me here. So then I go with him. Mother stays with father, both presumed dead. And then we show up at the Grey Wardens. They have a whole camp. Basically, they're like, I need you to go get these 3 things. We go out, we go fight a bunch of darkspawn. Then we come back with those things, and they're like, okay, now I need you guys to go to this tower. Or no, then after we had those things, then we get initiated. There was 4 of us. Only 2 of us survived, which was me. And no, it was actually because there was 3 initiates. I was 1, and then there's 2 other guys. One guy died from taking the ritual. The other guy got stabbed because he wouldn't take the ritual. And then I took it. I survived. Then we get sent to go to this tower to light a fire to signal everyone that it is clear and something like they're ready to attack. But as the battle is going on, basically the guy that we just saw in the armor and everything, he retreated. Once he saw the fire light, instead of going full force, he retreated. The people died, like pretty much the whole army remaining got wiped out, and then also the king got wiped out too. And then we got overrun by darkspawn, and we woke up in her quarters, and now that's where we're at right here. Where we woke up, the mother saved us, now she's like, take my daughter with you, and now we're trying to go build an army to fight the Darkspawn. So very similar backstory. Main character, except he was a baby and his mother and the queen travel a year far away before dying in infection, and he grows up isolated, at least the first part. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like, there's a lot of games, like RPG games out there where you kind of have that storyline, but it all depends on how. It's always about the journey, not the beginning and not the end, but the things that the people get into during it. I feel like that's where it matters the most. But yeah, that's a quick little recap, I guess, in the first like 20 minutes here of everything that's happened so far. What do you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for a Fergus. He might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
True. We need to hear some news before we decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes I have.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Ooh, then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay. Where do we find the elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Alright, what about the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where would Loghain be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Okay.
Then you have a plan.
Yeah, I think we got a plan. We're gonna go to, what do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Damn. Okay. Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Alright, I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Sweet. Alright, well, we got a bunch of possible objectives. Story is very typical young adult fantasy. Apart from the one crucial, Destiny doesn't define any of the characters. The choices bring them where they are. I always believe that Destiny isn't always what's best for you. It's a path you forge for yourself. I see that. That's pretty cool, though. Like Destiny might be telling
Stop
them to
looking at
go
me,
do one
mongrel.
thing, but
I have
meanwhile
nothing-
they're like,
Oh.
no, I want to do this
Look
with my
how
life.
they moan and wail
Whether
like
it goes
gnashed
good
their
or
teeth.
whether it goes bad.
Sad to watch how helpless
But some
they scurry
may
about.
call that destiny in itself. Where you're being pulled towards one path, but all along, you should have done
You
this.
there. If
You
you're
there.
looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you
We've had
mean?
refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Okay. So then, is that a Chanter's board? Chanter's board? Is there like quests or side
The
quests, I
Charters
guess?
are still operating there.
Bandits everywhere. The job board. Several organizations in Ferelden maintain job boards like this one. Once you have completed a task, speak to the organization's representative to receive
board.
your reward.
Now that's dedication.
This should be easy enough.
Inventory full. Oh yeah, is there like a merchant here or something? What is this? Merchant.
Back off. I have the
Beautiful.
right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Can you beat that offer, sister? You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think I can compromise and still make a profit, no? Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance.
He's not very
May
happy.
the Maker watch over your path.
But oh well. Morgan disapproves. Now let me sell you some
Are you
things.
here to make my headache, or do you actually want to buy something?
I think it's more accurate. They all fight for something they believe in. I see exactly what you're saying. I think it's possible that it might be a pretty good choice. Hey Marlon, thank you for the like there. Hello and welcome. I appreciate it very much. Welcome to part 2 of Dragon Age Origins. Let's see what you have.
It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
Alright, I need to sell a ton of my stuff. I have so much in the last, like, few fights. Holy crap. Is this two-handed, or is there a way to see tier 2? Main hand, one hand, one hand. I thought I turned this off. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it off. Like, shift F1? Control Shift 1? F1? I don't remember what it is, but oh well. Okay, so how do we sell things? Sell, inspect. Sell 2 of those. The silverite, gray iron, armor. Wow, the Helm of the Deep gives a hell of a increase in armor. Whoever I get to have 38 strength first, I'm definitely giving them that. I should look at Alistair's armor and compare that for that shield. But what is that? Large flawed ice crystal? Interesting. Got a bunch of accessories, other items, acid flasks. We got so much acid. Health potions, small amount of refined lithium or Lothering. I'm gonna sell some of these: fire crystal, death root. Actually, we really don't have too much of that, so we don't need to sell like a ton. I think the most we have is like weapons. Yeah, let's just get rid of mainly weapons then. Enchanted dagger. Dagger. Balanced greatsword. Two-handed iron. Get rid of that. Mace. Maul. Regan's bow. Okay. I like those stats. I'm actually going to equip that myself. Don't mind if I do. Longbow, yeah, we don't need any. Nobody else is going to be using them. Darkspawn staff. I'm going to look at, what's her face's, Morgan's stuff. Okay, now that we have that decided, how much silver? So we have 4 gold, 17 silver, and 49 bronze. Hey, yo, what's up, Pat? How you doing? Artie, the de facto leader, fights because he doesn't want to hide from the world anymore, like he did in the beginning. Ah. I think we're okay on armor. All this is like basic stuff. We still have a lot of these, though. Maybe I should get rid of some of these. The lesser. Yeah, let's get rid of the lesser ones. Lesser injury kit. A kit containing bandages and other healing aids. The user instantly regains a small amount of health and is cured of a single injury. We'll hold on to that. Potent. It's worth 1 gold. 1 whole gold for this. I mean, sure. Venom, let's sell that. Novice Frost Rune. Tribal Necklace. Garnet. I think some of this is just like items to sell that have no importance. Silk carpet, yeah. Like, what am I gonna use? Fancy vase, private documents, wolf pelt, dog whistle. We'll hold on to. Oh, okay. The tribal necklace is a gift. Just finished the last episode for Stranger Things. No spoilers, don't worry. Me likey though. Damn, you watched all 4 hours, right? It's like 4 hours. Holy crap. You know what I started last night? I started rewatching, and actually, like, I mean this, rewatching and actually paying attention to the first Lord of the Rings movie. I sat down and I was like, the first 30 minutes had my direct attention.
If you will indulge me.
And I got about 45 minutes in.
Of the 2 of you that remain, are you not the...
So
Senior
I'm
Grey
trying.
Warden here.
I'm
I
legitimately
find it
going to
curious
try
that
to
you-
sit down.
So I take it you did not enjoy
And
your
each time
Templar training?
I sit down and
Perhaps
watch, like,
directed at me, I
not
take
get
it.
distracted
Do
and
you
just
see any
watch
others
what
about
happens.
who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited,
Do I
what
bother
would have
doing these
happened in-
quests, or do I just keep moving
Instead.
on?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness.
So what does a darkspawn look like? anyhow?
Dane's
You ever seen one?
refugee.
Can't say I want to. Greetings, my lord.
Greetings, my lord. Lancella fights because
Well,
she wants to heal her
look
old
what we
scars
have
from
here,
the
then.
old past.
I think we've just been blessed.
From her past.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men.
Oh,
This
great.
can't be good.
This is
Didn't we
not
spend
good.
all morning asking about a fellow by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Oh, what makes you think we're traitors, eh?
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Whoa,
Right.
whoa, whoa.
Let's make this quick.
You don't have to do... Okay. Well. Very well.
All the Grey Wardens!
And this! Let us end this!
So be it. So be
All
it.
right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want them reporting to Loghain. Wait. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kaelin. Loghain did.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
You're really blind. Kill them. No, I'm not going to. The tyrant left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message to Loghain. Start running right now.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering.
He didn't
but
listen to
couldn't
anything I
just sit
said.
by and not help.
And that brings it into an end. Woo! Fights because she likes Krell's combat, so the more the back of it. It sounds pretty cool, honestly. I hope it sounds interesting regardless. And who are you anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters
Liliana,
of the Chantry
covered
here
in
in
blood.
Lothering. Oh, I was.
And is there something you wanted from me?
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why are you so eager to come with us?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker is on my side. Welcome aboard, then.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was easy. I'm gonna stick with the gang here. Wait, I think if I take her though, it still keeps the dog with us. Yeah. Sweet. Liliana. I almost just walked right past this place. I almost didn't even bring her with us.
You're here about
Marlin.
food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you've got. What have you? Nothing of interest. Okay.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. Oh. Wait, so
You're
it's
here
done?
about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
He wants poison. Can't I can make some, right? Like, I think I have stuff to make some. Hold on, before I do that, though, we go to me, then... Yeah, I'm gonna equip this before I forget. Take that. Alistair. Is there any... He might want the helmet. I might give him the helmet. Yeah, why not? 32 strength. He doesn't have enough strength yet. Dude, if he gets both... If he gets enough, I'll give him the Blood Dragon Plate and the Bulwark True King. This has... Yeah, it actually has better shield for him. We do have a new belt. We have one new belt. I'll give him that. Morrigan. What do you have, my lady? Let me give you some of that. And right now, you're wearing your robes. That's fine. How about an amulet? Oh. Wait, did I take her an amulet from her? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Band of Fire. Feel free to have that. Take that. Ooh. Amulet of the War Mage. I feel like that might be worth having. Seeker's Circle. I love how everyone's covered in blood right now. Still. Don't I have a way? I'm pretty sure I have a way of healing. I mean, not healing, making poison. But I don't see the ability down here. I'm gonna move that, and we'll move this down there too. Is it like K? Poison making. Death root and a flask.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what you got. You got any flask, my guy? That's what you need, right? Yeah, you do, apparently. A ton. Buy one. Okay, death root. Extract. Cause hallucinations.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Still looking for ingredients? Wait. Do I need to make venom? Toxin, extract, and a flask. We'll try making it.
Or you here to see my stock?
Here to see my stock. We're here to see my stock. Crafting. Grab one flask again. And maybe it doesn't have that. Shoot. Well. Yeah, he might not have it. Well, ripperoni. Never mind. All right, let's get out of here.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even a Grey
I can't decide whether we should be like going out there and
Dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A
Wait,
chasen
hold on.
would
Can we
never
help
stoop
these
to petty
guys?
theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. Enough!
Shock
Already done.
You want one of my captors?
I remember the revered mother mentioning this man. She called him a savage from the far north.
I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Casas. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the Reverend Mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave for you now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here
I'll
to
leave you
starve,
for now.
or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Sten. Seems like a cool guy. Chantry. So, where is that? Nature of the beast. Gain the cooperation. Lothering. Found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything. Save a note and a locket. Poison. Find a way to free Sten. You agree to if you can help Sten released. Okay.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type. Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
More than just plants. Craft the poultices.
Where to now?
Is that Morrigan? Lesser guilties.
Your command?
How many do they
Have
need?
any luck finding herbs in the woods?
All we need is flasks. I can go get some more from this guy. I mean, I'm sure it's probably good to always have some on you. I'll grab like maybe like
Any luck
7.
with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Here to see my stock. Flask. We'll buy like 9. Back outside. I'm not gonna do the side missions everywhere I go, but we're in an okay area right now, so I don't mind actually doing these. Okay, let me switch to Morgan. Grab that. Create.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
I try my best. Level up. Nice. Dexterity. We'll increase that some more. What level am I? 6. Nice. We're getting there. Let me go ahead and grab coercion. We'll need expert combat training for the next few things. Rogue has taken to carrying a full set of him designed to defeat trickier locks and spring traps without harm. These tools add a further bonus when lockpicking or disarming traps with the character's cunning score also affects. Might do that one. Yeah, we'll do that. 1 tactic slot acquired. Very good.
They say your mother...
Save.
A witch of the Kukari was.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop.
Yelling, hush, man. Hey, what's up, bad?
But isn't he right?
What up,
The ban
my
left
dude?
us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
You waste my time. Continue ranting if you must. Wait, you know what? You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do. No hope is left.
That's it? Time to put you out of your misery? Nah. We Fereldans have fought far worse in our past.
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Well, there's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
Alright, that guy must be a...
What are we supposed to do?
There is no hope.
Can't lie down and die
You're right.
either. We must go north.
We mustn't
to
give up. Classic NPC. Now somebody else is gonna tell him there's no point. And he's gonna be like, you're right. Somebody else is gonna be like, but the children. And he's gonna be like, you're right. We must do it for them. Seems like a busy place.
Stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Sir
The only
Donald.
hope of
Who?
protection this village has now. And
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you?
Sir
I
Donald.
was certain you were dead.
See, I would have missed
Very
all of
nearly,
this
Sir
if I just kept walking.
May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. But I'm glad to meet you, good sir. Might I know your name?
I'm Casas. It is what is it? Blah, 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 blah. I'm Casas. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
We've heard Logain's
Try that
accusations, but he's the one who betrayed the king.
If archdemon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet Earl Ermine, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against the Terror Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note?
That's the
Maker's
Templar
mercy.
that we saw.
Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Is there a reward, perhaps? I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Andraste. I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Thank you.
That is all.
Wow, that was a lot of good stuff from him. He was really helpful. Templar, refugee, chanting brother, cabinet. Can't unlock. Am I just like welcoming everywhere? Reverend
Good
mother.
day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
What fee is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
Want to talk about Sten, the Quinari you imprisoned?
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Well, you see. Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you should release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Awesome. Well, that was easy.
As you wish.
Imperial Chantry.
And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then
Praying
shall
for
the
help
chant
from a
of light
prophet
make
they
it
burned,
pure.
and a god who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Is this considered stealing? I hope not.
When the Maker spoke,
It doesn't say it's stealing.
scattered in the darkness. Let's get started.
If I just walk over to an open chest sitting there and I take something from it, is that considered stealing? All right, I think we're good here now.
Where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
Don't worry.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key for your open. What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
What an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
I'll leave you alone then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
So you can talk
You
to
wish
somebody
something more of
multiple
me.
times. That's cool. I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Doesn't matter, you can be free. She agreed to release you into my custody, actually.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the blight.
Very well. How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
I guess that will do. And if you annoy me, I decide to kill you. Thank you, Stan. Glad to have you with us. We'll say
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Nice. Well, I don't know if everybody's going to approve of having him, but he seems like a guy that wants to make up for his mistakes, so we'll see how that goes.
As you wish.
What's about to happen over there? There's a bunch of refugees standing in the road. That's not good.
On it.
On it. Alright, refugees, what's going on
Done
here?
heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh, really?
This should be easy enough.
Not very smart, sir.
That's it! Here comes trouble! Cross me and you shall pay! You forced our hand!
There you go!
Right. Move and die so I can
Nice. Wait, how do I switch?
What shall I do?
What shall I do?
This should be easy enough.
All those refugees, man, killed for nothing. Oh, there's more? Do we really have to fight them, or can we just run past them?
You know this place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon. If we go, we won't be able to.
Blood Mage crate.
Leave us alone. Someone help us!
Oh shit.
Begin the onslaught!
Attack!
Now we get one for me!
Let's get started.
It's your time to die!
I definitely need cooler abilities.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty
Hello.
dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Nice. I feel like I kind of remember those guys very, very lightly, but a little bit. Their armor. Okay.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
This should be easy enough. All right. Wide open world. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes. Where are we headed next? I guess we shall see. I love this game. Ah, it's so cool to see this.
Bad dreams, huh?
Why are you bothering me? I'm fine. No, I'm not gonna say that. It seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
So we're waking up in the middle of the night. Party camp. All of your party injuries are healed when you return to the camp. Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making an ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or talk. Cool. Who's that? Levy? Oh, the guys are here. Morgan? Sweet. All right, let's chat with everybody.
What do you need?
You want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No harm done, Alistair.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
I understand you completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that will make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Anytime, Alistair. Alistair approves. Let's talk to Liliana.
Yes?
I think you should go. I'd like to talk.
Here I am.
The vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
It's very interesting how this game puts the subtitles at the top of the screen instead of the bottom. But I kind of like it, honestly. Because like it keeps you like kind of looking at the character's eyes rather than like you're constantly reading down here at all times. You dreamed of the blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker
beautiful.
stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
The Chantry says the Maker has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Believe what feels right to you.
Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Okay. Let's talk to Sten.
Why are we stopping?
We're working together. I think I should get to know you.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
To know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Canary before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No. No. That's it. Thanks. Okay, never mind. Let's keep it. Just kidding. I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Said you were in the army.
I am.
Made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed? Now let's ask, have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the Kunari don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Where'd you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
It's not your duty to handle the Blight, though.
No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
Why'd you offer to help me?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
Darkspawn are your enemy?
They have no more allies than a hurricane or an earthquake. They are enemies to all.
We should get moving.
As you wish.
It literally tells me no 5 times. What are you doing here, love-eyed Dryden?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. The history of the Drydens.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay. How long have you been following us? Let me see your wares, Bowden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
My discount, you say? Ah. Whoa. Okay. He's actually got some good stuff. Blood Dragon armor. Okay. Blood Dragon gauntlets. Blood Dragon boots. Collective arming cow. Okay. Damn, okay. Pet rock. Gifts can be sold to a merchant or given to certain party members to influence their approval rating. Protective cone. No way, bro. Butterfly sword, cat ladies, hobble stick, sugar cake. Thoughtful gift. Manual ranger. Ooh. 15 gold? Holy crap. Backpack. Automatically increase your inventory by 10 capacity. Honestly, they do have some pretty good stuff. Let's get rid of the dagger, short bow, long bow, that. Leather armor, yeah. Small shield, yeah, don't need that, don't need that. We'll hold on to that. How do we give items to people then? I wonder. Sophia Dryden. Talk to Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How'd you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Yeah, that does sound like something you do. But it's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Okay. Hold on for 1 second, chat. Alright. Can anyone become a shape changer? Do you spend a lot of time as an animal? I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
All I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Lest the dust gather on us. She was very interested there. Okay.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Oh, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Okay. I think that's everyone besides Tank. I guess we can talk to Tank for a second.
Oh, why, you little...
You just jump out of the sight of your own shadow again?
Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Ah. That's not very nice. Well, he has a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Interesting.
I once
talk
heard
to him
a
now?
really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Gagging noises.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Aw, dude, you're scaring him, man. You had it. You didn't know it probably was tasty. Morgan disapproves, Stan approves, quest updated. What? Okay. Sendal enchantment, what is this? Oh, okay. Sendal.
Hello. The
Hello.
boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Savant. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Okay. Novice Frost Rune, Journeyman, Lightning Rune, Weapon Rune. Yeah, let's do that. You don't have any items to enhance. Rip. Never mind. All enchantable items in the party inventory, including those currently equipped, can be upgraded by an enchanter so long as you have the runes available. So if it is possibly, if you can enchant it, you'd be able to do so there. Let me equip Sten with some armor. Literally has nothing right now. What kind of weapon does he use? Okay. All right, chat. I'm going to grab a drink real quick here because I'm all out. So I will be right back in like 2 minutes here, and then we will go ahead and continue. So for now, BRB. Welcome to party. All right, I think it's time to continue here. Why is that chat box so huge? Hold on. All right. Let's go ahead and continue here. So, I guess we're going to the world map now. Oh yeah, and I figured out how you give items to people. Wait, fatigue. Wearing armor causes fatigue, which a percentage increase of the basic mana or stamina cost to achieve a spell or talent. He's got some real good fatigue. Wait, what happens if I took my helmet off then? Like, would that help me? Or not much? Made no difference. How about my... Oh! Beautiful. Yeah, we'll leave that on. For now. Didn't make a huge difference. Don't ask me, I've never played this game before. No worries. Gather your party and venture forth. Alright. Who is in our party? Oh.
Yes.
Alistair.
Indeed.
What again? Oh, Liliana is a rogue. Warrior. Mage. I'm between Liliana and Sten. I feel like bringing Sten would be interesting, but Liliana has some good feedback. So I'm going to bring Liliana for now. Wow. We can go to all of these places now? Holy. Well, I said let's go to Redcliffe Village then. Yeah, let's go to Redcliffe Village. You have a good 5-man band? Thank you. Indeed, we do. Uh-oh. Got a battle. A fight.
Darkspawn, destroy the beast.
Trap detected.
Too easy. Let's make this quick.
You never had any guts.
Alright, back on tis then.
Damn. Wait, can we disarm the traps?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Disarm failed.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
What do you wish of me?
I didn't mean to. Watch out, guys.
I could do that for you.
Trap. It's a trap.
As you wish.
Return to path. Oh. Oh, this was the way we need to go. Gather your party and venture forward. We've made it.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
Why, are you his son?
No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Ah. Don't think you have told me this before. Doesn't that make you the heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Did she know the truth about you?
She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
That's actually good. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. Right. Thomas, what are you doing out here, Thomas?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
What are you talking about? Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
Oh, Don.
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Very well. I love how much dialogue there is in this game, and it's legitimately good. Like, legit good. Not just like dialogue for sake of dialogue, but it's actually engaging, interesting, good dialogue.
Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends.
Well done,
My name is
Thomas.
Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may have known my father, Terran Cosland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
That's pretty cool. What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without our Lehman.
Of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
A village under siege. Of course we end up here.
One of the bad men coming.
Demonic possession.
Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
What just happened? Level up? Wait, who leveled up?
Scared,
Did I level up? The dog leveled up?
What are we going to do?
I think the dog leveled up.
Do you want the children to hear you?
You know, we don't have the men.
No sign of them coming back from the castle.
So you're the Grey Warden.
Murdoch.
I heard they all died with the king.
It could be a ghost, you never know.
Huh. If it takes a ghost or two to kill a horde of evil monsters, I'll take it. But you look plenty alive to me. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then? Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace.
Ingrate.
You've already taken everything out of my stores.
I love how
There's
we were
nothing
constantly buffed. Open this door, I'll break it down.
I am. Alright, just don't destroy anything, damn you.
Right.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
I opened the door. I've got nothing of value for you. The militia's taken whatever I had. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
The militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena. Is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle,
gave
and
us
the mayor won't send anyone for her.
A buff, and it's a constant
She's been my
buff,
life since
so
my
that's
wife
why
passed on 2 years ago.
we're always glowing.
Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone.
Oh. So you intend to drink yourself to death. I will rescue your daughter, actually.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
The ginger? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not the girl with the black hair, the witch. What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
But no one can get into the castle right now.
Eventually, they'll want to seek out the Arl and our lesser. And when they do, you go in and bring my Velena to me.
I promise I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Lost in the castle. Okay. We've got that. Murdoch attack under... Okay. Wait, that's Murdoch. Smithy, to the village under siege. Talk to Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Nice. We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
Still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
So, that's the other way. Cross the bridge.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the
This should be easy
deception
enough.
over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Oh, there's more stuff over here. Don't mind if I do. So much of this we take and then we don't even need. Yeah, we have the Song of Valor. Allies gain bonus to mana regeneration or stamina regeneration. That's what's constantly buffing us. Wooden crate. Buildings like over here.
This should be easy enough.
Area transition. Let's go in there just to see. That landmark tree.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing right now.
Very well.
Okay. Thanks. I mean, we did just walk in there without any reason to. So, what can we expect?
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
Oh.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes. We could go shopping together.
Shoes.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantegan is to see you here.
Okay,
I must admit that I
Liliana.
do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
That would be proper. You call me Casas if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Make a watch over you. So, Landmark tree.
No
What is
word
that?
from the castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught
Your
in there
hound
but
seems
death.
particular.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will
Fond
not
of the
listen to
tree.
your innos.
Andraste's Grace.
Suspicious chatter.
Mabari Dominance. Mabari Dominance is now active. Claims this area as territory, increasing the hound's aggression and tenacity in defense.
Ready.
That is great. Oh my god. That is so good. That is so good. He literally... Oh my god. I've never played a game, I don't think, where you literally can select the dog and walk over and go pee on the tree.
This should be easy enough.
To claim my territory. That's funny. Is the game file for this game large? Because I'm interested in playing it. I don't think it's very large. I do have a good amount of mods installed for it as well. I have a remaster mod, a UI for text and inventory mod, tactics mod, a few others. Trying to remember the name. This is down there. Almost. Redcliffe Castle. But there's tons of mods out there too for it. Yeah, mods are usually small. But it definitely helps modernize the game. I mean, not like massively, but good enough. Like this game came out in 2009, and here we are. Basement cellar. Is it? It's not. No, it's definitely not. I think it's like 15 gigabytes, honestly. It might be like 15 or like 20. It's not like 990 or like something. I almost said 900. It's not like 900 or 90. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. I don't think it even breaks like the 30 mark. Where else am I supposed to go? Smithy House, Windmill, Kaylin's home, Chantry, Tavern. Village under siege. Seek out divine protection from the knights while ready. You should talk to Mother Hannah to see if she's willing to help. Can be found in the village Chantry. Oh, okay. Down to the village Chantry. It's been so long since I played this game though, so it really does feel like fresh for me. I absolutely love it.
As you wish.
Like I was so young when I played this.
Let
There
us
we go.
pray. You
Mother
are
Hannah.
a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I have my own reasons for I cannot stand while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if you think, they think it helps them.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy
Speech
symbols.
100.
Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Nice. Okay. Persuasive. I need to go through. We've been getting a ton of like achievements and screenshots.
Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Not bothering me.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Jesus,
nice.
Morgan.
Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Missing child. We'll try to. I don't know how successful we'll be. We have a pretty big list right now, but we can at least try, I guess. Okay, let's run up to Sir Perth. Map, inventory, skills, talents, character record. I feel like we're leveling so slow.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
It has some holy amulets. Would those do?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
Think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you say, we are prepared to meet the enemy here when they come. Maker, prepare us. We shall be victorious.
Alright, let's do it. Liliana disapproves, Morgan approves.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
No, I'm ready now.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Here we go, chat. It is time. Get ready. Get ready to pump it up. Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get down.
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
Make ready.
It's time, men. Know that we
The
fight for
attack
the Maker
at
and
nightfall.
our-
Here they come. Fire.
On it. Right. As you wish.
It's your time to die.
As you wish.
Be careful. Here comes trouble.
We're in battle.
It's your time to die.
Somebody's down. Liliana.
No mercy.
It could be easy enough.
Walk me and you shall pay.
It's so loud.
Here comes trouble. You will learn to fear me. Force our hand. No mercy.
As you wish.
Aim.
I cannot be defeated.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knights, stay here. Guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Go, go, go. Take the shot. Nice.
You're drooling to save some dignity, fool.
I actually love being an archer.
Time for some fun. Let's get started. On your guard.
I'm no pushover, you'll see!
I feel like Liliana needs a ranged weapon instead of running up there like that.
I tried to be merciful.
I'm running out of energy. Let's get started.
Finish them off. Nice.
It's your time to die.
Let's get started.
Oh god, they're coming in strong here.
Over there.
Here we go. Show me what you've got.
Yes, I know it's still loud. Hold on. We have specializations that we just unlocked.
Enough. Another battle, I see.
Fantastic. Look at that. All right. Oh, I was gonna try to do my upgrades, but it looks like we might be getting thrown into it again. Into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Into it, yeah. So good. I cannot wait to play this. Tomorrow, I will be live in the morning once again.
And we survived the night.
11 a.m.
We are victorious.
And we will be continuing this here.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
Truly. Was happy to help defend the village.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Okay. Let's see what we got here for upgrades. All right, so there's me. I'm gonna continue dexterity because I need to keep bumping that up. Actually, let me bump up cunning a little bit here too. Okay. Damn, we really can't get any? I have all the archery abilities. We really need expert combat training. But we can't get that yet. Below the belt, quick stepping rogue can more easily outmaneuver opponents, granting a wider flanking angle that makes backstabs easier to achieve. Oop de grace. Dual weapon swap, dual striking. Let's go. Can we just like wait? Do I have to use it right now? Oh, I forgot to use the specialization. Bard or Ranger? Not yet unlocked. Not yet unlocked. Rangers have an affinity for open country and wilderness. They are independent as scouts, militia, and they're opportunists, not stewards of nature. They exploit every advantage and can lure wild beasts. I think I'm gonna go Ranger, honestly. Bard would be cool, but I'm good. The only thing is I think we have to learn this. Not yet unlocked, not yet unlocked. I think we need money from the one person to unlock it. Templar, just keep going. Strength for him. Precise striking. Shield defense. I'm gonna go to shield defense. What again? Shapeshifter, spirit healer. When I played a mage, I went blood magic. I loved going blood magic though. Shapeshifter, constitution, and armor. So I'm guessing her magic is what we increased then. Damn. Bear shape, flying swarm, master shapeshifter. Level 8. Explodes into a swarm of stinging insects that inflict nature damage on nearby foes with damage increasing base. Alters the form of bear shape and spider shape, allowing the caster to become a bear, scarn, and corrupted spider, both in considerably both more powerful than their base forms. Oof. Mage, primal, creation, spirit, mind blast. Stuns enemies caught in the sphere. Entropy. Life drain. Death magic. Contagious Hex inflicts the penalty as a cold resistance, electricity, force field. Wow, there's so many here. Oh my god. Shock, Tempest, Chain Lightning, Mage. Gaining permanent bonus to damage from basic attacks. Might do death magic. Caster curses a target with the inevitable ability of true death. While cursed, the target cannot heal or regenerate health and takes continuous spirit damage. Friendly fire possible. Oof. Uh-oh. Target suffers a frustrating hex of inaccuracy, becomes misses, while critical hits become normal hits. Damn. Suffers a hex of bad luck. Every normal hit it suffers becomes a critical hit. Damn. Sleep, waking nightmare. Draws a nearby draining residual life force from any dead enemy nearby to heal the caster. Horror. Affinity affliction. What happens if we clear? Alright, let's go wait the affliction one. Liliana. Dexterity. And yeah, we'll just go dexterity. She is a full-on bard. Song of Valor, Distraction, Song of Courage, Captivating Song. She has a lot of stuff that I currently have. She does have some archery abilities. Okay. It's actually not bad. Shattering Shot, Melee Archer. She's not high enough level to get Distraction, otherwise I'd get that. Get Melee Archer. I do have a short bow I can actually give her. Liliana. Penalty to magic. Remove this injury to use an injury kit. Use an injury kit. use? Lesser injury kit, maybe? Liliana, good. Short bow. Take that instead of your enchanted dagger. Nice to have, but I feel like she wasn't doing much with it. And she was getting hurt a lot. Okay, Alistair, can we use any of this yet? 32, 38. Once he hits 32, I thought this was a shield for whatever reason. Bulwark of the True King. Sweet. Van Tegan. We're going back to him. Lost in the castle. Find Valena. She served the Yarlison. She's still in the castle. Tegan. Path to castle. Alright, let's go up to Bantegan. Mr. Tegan. This game is an absolute gem. Replaying this just makes me love it so much. I mean, like, literally, if they come out with a remaster version, I have no problem coming back again and playing it and doing even more. Like,
how quiet
such a gem.
The castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Why didn't you mention this before?
I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Tigan. Thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde.
Isolde.
You're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
We need more of an explanation than that.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The mage responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about Arl Eamon? Is he alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the Mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tegan. Please.
Why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Enough questions. We need to decide what to do. Why do I feel you aren't telling us everything, actually?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
No. It is I who should apologize. You are right to be suspicious, but I do not know what else to do. An
Fireworks
evil I
going
cannot
off.
fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tegan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
Enough questions. We need to decide now what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
Bless you. Seems like you. It seems you have little choice.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose.
We're gonna go in.
I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle
while
using the
he
secret
goes
passage.
in. Yep.
My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What exactly am I supposed to do in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Damn, dude. I don't believe that. I will rescue all, I promise. Of course you're expendable. I don't believe that. I will rescue all, I promise.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Good luck. Okay. Well, we have our plan to enter with the secret passage. But for now, that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. Tomorrow, I will be back on in the morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We will be continuing right where we are currently and see how it goes with entering the castle and kind of take it from there. For now, though, thank you everyone that did come by tonight. Thank you guys for the follows and for the likes. I appreciate it as always. If you guys did enjoy this stream or this Let's Play, definitely go over to the YouTube video. Part 1 is already up. This is part 2, and it's going to be right up right when we're done here. So if you want to watch the beginning of it, or if you want to watch the very beginning of part 1, feel free to do so. That's all I got, though. So for now, thank you for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, stay safe, and have a good day or night or whatever it is. See you guys next time. Peace.